Ready, Copes? Jim is back. They ran some errands. I ran some errands today with this pup. Jim and I just got a little bit of a game plan, and he is going to tell you what's happening. We're getting some work done this evening.
Absolutely.
What are we doing here?
Well, we're getting ready to bring our floor joists. The floor joists will run this direction all the way across, and they'll come all the way out to the front of the wheel wells, which is where the wall. There'll be a wall there. There'll be a wall here. So we'll build a cabin on top of here, but the floor is going to be at 15 1/4 inches. Okay, so that's where we're going to be, 15 1/4 inches to the top of the 3/4 plywood that's on here. So it'll be a good solid floor, and underneath that solid floor will be 2 tanks, 100-gallon tanks, one here, one there. Wes was so kind as to reroute the wheel wells and give us space to make sure that the tanks fit in there. So right now we're getting ready to we're going to put 1-inch foam in here, the purple stuff, and then we're going to put the tanks in on top of that. We're going to leave the space at this end because this is where the pump and his water fields and his shower, so all of his plumbing will be right over here on this side.
And that's the outdoor shower right there.
This is the outdoor shower right here, and his indoor shower is up there. And then this is the water field, so he'll have 200 gallons for his boondocking time, which will last him a long time. And so that's what we're going to start doing right now, is cleaning this up, putting in the foam, setting the tanks in, making sure we're very comfortable with the way the tanks sit, and all of that.
So you know we're going to get told that 200 gallons is going to be too heavy for the rear of the bus.
Yeah, well, 200 gallons at about 6 point something per gallon. That's about 1,200 pounds. Your bus is rated for about 36,000. Your rear axles, I don't remember the difference exactly, but
24,000.
24,000 for the rear axles. There is no way you're going to overweight this thing with your tanks. It's not a problem.
Well, if you say so. We might get told different.
Yeah, well, guess what? After they build their bus and something happens to it, then they can complain about it. But I can tell you that we're in good shape for this. The 1,200 gallons is not going to be a problem for you. I mean, the 200 gallons is not going to be a problem. 12 to 1,400 pounds is what you're looking at on your water. No problem.
Preach.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to get to work. I'm going to clean up this foam, get this area cleaned up, ready to go. Jim is going to, you said you're going to start getting the 2x3s ready?
I'm going to go get the foam first. We're going to get the tanks fit in before we do anything else. Then
Okay.
We'll start with the 2x3s.
Okay, all righty.
Okay, so we'll need a couple pieces. We'll just put like a piece of 3/4 in here. Some of our drop. We'll cut a strip to go here, a strip to go back there, and we'll just glue them down. Okay. Then we'll put on top of that, we'll put our 1x3s, 1x3 on that side, and then we'll just start putting the 1x3s every 16 inches. It's getting closer, isn't it?
Every
When you
day.
start talking about having water, that can get you closer right there.
next day. That looks pretty good. Can you explain what you got going on there?
Looks great.
Looks fantastic.
We put the hole for the batteries. And it's not centered right over the batteries because we laid this out on 16-inch center. But the batteries will scoot right back under there. And then these can go straight down here. So it'll be easy to put them in, easy to take them out. And you should have plenty of room to work with them, to put all of your cords on. And we're ready to put the floor on, except for putting a couple strips down these two sides.
Mm-hmm. And the height of that, the batteries, what I'm looking at anyways, I think they're 9 inches tall.
They're
where
9.
That's 15 inches in there. So plenty of room to maneuver.
This is 15 on top, so
okay.
2.5. So yeah, you still have plenty.
Okay. Found a fan vent.
Good.
Fan vent?
A fan vent for
For
over
your-
the
Oh,
stove.
for over your stove at Restore?
Yeah. So
No.
as long as this, one of these is 20 inches, either the north to south or east to west. I'm hoping I guessed right.
Okay. Good. I hope you did too. I'm guessing it's always important that you do it right.
Yep. So, getting that done today. This is the fan vent that I picked up at Habitat for Humanity. If you are building a bus, I highly recommend Restore. It does have a dent in it, but I got it for 16 bucks. Where, you get these new, I don't know exactly, I'm not going to say an exact number, but I think they're like anywhere from 90 to 120. So, paint that up, get that dent out. Also went by Home Depot, got some tongue and groove for the floor over the water tanks. We really just needed 2 of these, just with a little extra with the third. So I purposely went through and got one. You can see how it's kind of bent up that way. It's a little bowed. I got $15 off that one, and I think they were $35 boards, so almost half off. So that's something you can do as well. Especially with boards like this that will be nailed down, drilled down. The bow makes it harder to install, but if you're able to save almost half off, it's worth the extra effort. And there's Kobuck.